You have 68 wins. You cannot 69 Mina.
Hey everyone, it is the center of attention, Brittany Brooks, and you are watching Simply Reliable Studios.
Come on over, Simply. I'm being see, earlier I said something stupid to him, and now this is my receipt. Okay.
Sabu's just sabotaging you.
Yep. He sure did.
Hijacking.
Yeah, he's taking over.
Hijacking is a better word. You're right.
Good luck.
Shout out to Simply Reliable Studios making their Symphony debut, sponsoring this match and the entire Dragon Kai demonstration.
Hey-o, this is Jack Cartwheel. You are watching Simply Reliable Studios.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Noah. I believe in Datula. The Meltzer of the multiverse. Who the fuck wants to compare themselves to another? How much of a mark do you have to be? You couldn't even pick a professional athlete. You went with a fucking journalist? Grow up, man.
We just want to say thank you to Simply Reliable Studios for voting us as Tag Team of the Year.
Of course.
Because you know what they say, right? If you can't swim,
You're bound to drown.
Tonight, she is sponsored by Simply Reliable Studios from Orlando, Florida. She is everybody's favorite BFF, Izzy Labrito.
Get it? Got it.
What is going on, everybody? Walter is back for another watch along. This time GCW Melee as already in progress. We got Team New England. They made a mistake and put the graphic of Team New England twice. It's not Team New England versus Team New England. We'll see what it is. I'm Mr. Reliable Walter Cruz. I'm waiting on Nick here. But we'll see. I have no idea who these people are on this team. I know Team New England because that's Junie Underwood, Babushka, who we're interviewing soon, Jimmy Lloyd, I'm assuming Flying Brian. What's up, Pops? What's going on, Matt? Sorry about that, folks. Technical difficulties here. Jimmy Lloyd is facing, I have no idea. His trunks say Hazard, but he looks like a cross between Sheamus and Sugar Shane Helms. He's got Lakers shorts. Jimmy Lloyd with a super kick here. Running neck breaker. Now these are the people from yesterday. They just changed their name, their team name. They always do that in JCW, and they look like they're in some kind of gym because I see the basketball hoops in the background. Bigger ring than yesterday. When you fall to the floor, another member of your team can come in. This is some kind of weird match. I don't know what the hell this is. Jimmy Lloyd. Oh, it's a lucha rule match. Jimmy Lloyd's getting his ass kicked by Crawford right now. Bulldog there. Double cover, and he kicked out. Here's Babushka coming in. Jabbing both Doug and Crawford here. Babushka saying no. Of course, the second scarf always gets the first scarf pulled up. Back elbow. Babushka with a boot. Rolling. Double bulldog. Got both of them. Seabass is choking Babushka. He's getting fishnet. What the hell is this silliness? This is worse than Invisible Man. There's the rowboat submission that he did yesterday. Crosses Babushka's legs, grabbed him. Ooh, stolen German suplex kick up. Babushka rolls out, which means another member of his team can come in. This is Sturdy. Sturdy with a shoulder tackle, 3-point stand, another shoulder tackle. Sturdy. Seabass leapfrogs into his arms. Sturdy with a nice power slam. Takes the football from Junie Underwood. A literal football, folks. A literal football. Tosses it at Seabass and then spears him. That brings in Miracle Generation from the other team. Ooh, kicks off his own partner. He just literally, I thought he was going to tombstone his own partner on top of Sturdy, but he just splashed him. Here comes Flying Ryan and Junie here. These are lucha rules, so it's a little confusing as to who becomes legal. Flying Ryan up and over. Rolling stunner. Into a double hook. Tiger bomb. Junie and Flying Ryan posing. But here comes the Sheamus Shane Helms hybrid. Turn around. Don Freeze is behind you, buddy. Don Freeze with the lip frog. Ducks under. Drop kick. Freeze climbing the ropes. Spinal tap. Wow. Cover 1, 2, and a breakup. Super kick. Freeze climbing the turnbuckle. Rides the ropes and just dives on everybody. Wasn't Freeze on the heel team yesterday? Now he's on Babushka's team. Seabass just flew. Now it's Junie's turn to fly. Here's the spot where everybody flies and take everybody else out. Here's Sturdy. Gives Junie the football. I don't know what he's going to do. Junie's holding the ropes. He dives and snatches the football at the same time. Shoulder tackles the whole crew. Now CJ back up. They throw confetti at him or paper machete. Now a double team tombstone on the apron. Now Dustin Waller's in the ring, dives. Ooh, Swanton over the corner, knocks everybody down. And that's a hard gymwood floor there, no mats. Everybody's taken out. Now Babushka's getting ready in the ring. Let's take another look at that suicide dive. Babushka's on the corner, slapping the turnbuckle, getting the crowd in it. Now it's his turn to go flying. Superplex onto everybody. What the hell? Flying Ryan is literally hanging off the basketball rim. And he climbed it. He's on the basketball rim. What the fuck is wrong with Flying Ryan? He's jumping off the basketball court. And splashes on everybody. You talk about using your environment. That was ridiculous. You talk about using your environment. Wow. Now double splashes. Jimmy Lloyd breaks that up. This is chaos. I have no idea the rules of this match. Waller's stomping on Jimmy Lloyd's stomach while he's in the corner. Irish whip, reversed again. Jimmy Lloyd in the corner. Sits him up, knocks him off. Jimmy Lloyd's all alone against 3 opponents. And he picked up his opponent, caused a Hurricane Rana into a tombstone, covers one. Lloyd gets super kicked. Babushka in the other corner. A cutter off the top rope. Now it's Seabass and Babushka. Seabass with a fisherman suplex. And I didn't do that pun on purpose. That's literally the move. Now Junie grabbing him. Neckbreaker to Seabass. Flying Ryan with that Swanton bomb combination. Cover 1, 2, 3. Team New England wins. This dude dove off a basketball hoop. Flying Ryan is nuts. That was nuts. Flying Ryan picking up another win. Man, he's been in tag teams every event, but man, now they're showing last night's Hartford where Alex Price took on the Cogar, Atticus Cogar, and then here comes Napier. And then Jordan Oliver finally made his way out to rescue, but then he got taken out. Made the save. Then Alex Price with that knee.
And now for a taste of things to come. Rich Palantino, the voice of New England. Another tag team match. Let's see who these tag teams are. Monty Aris and Armani Chaos?
Okay, I'm popping in for just a second. Monty Aries is the Focus Pro champion that Evan was putting over so hard when we interviewed him.
Oh, okay.
Monty Aries, I can see the Puerto Rican flag. I think I've seen Armani at the. Was he part of the gay bash when we were in Vegas? I think I saw him. Oop. He's got go. They got to go against Vandal 48 there. Where's Nick? You got to get Nick in here.
Sorry, folks. I keep having technical difficulties here. Now we got a spine buster by Cogar into a door or a I thought that was the first time they used a table. That's just a different style wooden door. Chaos comes in but takes an elbow from Otis. Napier throws him into Otis. Powerbomb. Powerbomb, neckbreaker combination. 1, 2, 3. Double cover. It's over. Type shit. Vandal 48 winning. Now come on, Vipress. Please come out and beat them up from behind. Vandal 48 standing tall. I want to know. Come on. Nobody attacks him after last night and all that stuff that happened. Nobody's going to attack them. Showing some highlights because the main event, the title being defended against Dijak. Get to the video package. Come on now. They're showing Slade in a dollhouse or doghouse or something, playing with a toy truck. What the hell is going on? Slade's a sick mofo. I wouldn't put past anybody. And Ryan, Flying Ryan liked my tweet about him using his environment. One fall. Is this Marcus Mathers with a white mask this time? Marcus Mathers, these weird Ultimo Dragonish mask. I know JJ said he really doesn't understand why he comes out just for entrances, but that's just who he is. Slides in the ring. I kind of like this mask better than the blue one, though. And the gorgeous Scarlet being the referee. I can see Marcus Mathers being crazy and jumping off the basketball hoop too, but I don't think he want to risk it. Marcus Mathers going to be taking on the Megan Bayne here. And there she is. The Megasis, actually, I guess when she's in GCW, she's a phase because she gives the crowd high fives. From Macy's. She's from the Amazonian, man. She's made with the body of a goddess. Okay, I apologize for all the silence in between certain matches. I'm supposed to have someone doing commentary with me because I'm working at the same time. So, unfortunately, circumstances beyond the control. My partner isn't right here. So, when you guys see me go on mute for a little bit, it's just because I'm taking a call. Multitasker. Mathers. Ooh, damn. Megan Bayne came right out of the corner and just shoulder blocked the hell out of Marcus Mathers. She even towers over Mathers. Launched him into the opposite corner. Don't move. That's a beautiful camera angle. Splashing. Double arm suplex or double underarm hook suplex. Kicked that lateral press, but damn, Mathers kicked out at one. Now throws Mathers into the corner, headbutts, chop. Or not headbutt, but slapped his head against the turnbuckle. It goes for a chop, Mathers does, but Megan able to duck underneath and give one of her own. And Mathers went flying after that. Rolling kind of a Pele kick by Mathers. Now Megan rolled to the outside. Mathers chasing her. Running Pele kick. Fighting on the outside here is Megan and Mathers going at it back and forth. Chop. Chop. Oh, yeah, and Mathers' chest pecs are red as hell. And now she literally has him on a chair that belongs to the audience member. He got up for them, and she's just chopping the literal shit out of him while he's on somebody's chair. Now throws him in the ring. His chest looks like freaking beat up red meat now. Megan Bayne trying to go for a suplex here. Mathers, they're jacking for position, just both lifting each other up, but then reversing the suplex. Seesaw battle. Mathers able to suplex Megan Bayne with a delayed suplex too. He held her up for a few seconds. Now Mathers jumping and stomps on Megan's back. Now a chop. Right hand. Now the 10 punch in the corner. Mathers is finally taller than Megan by doing this. Now she's trying to power bomb him out of the corner, but he's trying to fight out of it. She slips underneath his legs. Mathers jumps down. Back suplex. Got it. Megan rolling towards the ropes now. Hadley. Megan would just slash both ribs at the same time of Mathers. Megan charging, choke slamming, power, the power she has. Then rising knee, bounces off. Now she caught him, threw her over his head, or over her own head. Now running boot. Caught it in the middle. Mathers going down. Megan Bayne picks him up. Sort of like the Death Valley driver position. Gets kneed, rolled up. And a scoop slam by Mather, followed by an elbow, jumping elbow. Again, sorry about that, folks. Megan Bayne still going out. Damn, she's just suplexing and tossing Marcus Mathers like he's nothing. Does it again. She's doing like a fall away like a fisherman fall away slam. Because she's hooking his leg, but still just doing a fall away slam. Marcus Mathers with a front drop kick up. Megan goes after him, diving clothesline. He ducks under, waist lock, German suplex release style. But Megan just got up and then dove with a diving clothesline. She's like not feeling anything Mathers does. Now tombstone power driver position. Mathers reverses, flips over. She flies forward and does a Hurricane Rana out of a tombstone. Now picks him up in the Death Valley driver position. F5'd him. Might as well call that the M5 for Megan Bayne. 1, 2, kick out. Mathers somehow survived and kicked out. But man, last second. She used an M5, well, an F5. I'm calling it an M5 for her. But he kicked out of it. Bayne pulling Mathers up by the hair. The little that he does have. Now Mathers hits his own F5. Mathers questioning himself, trying to see what he can do. $450, nope, lands. Megan Bayne go for a spear, but she hit her head on the second turnbuckle, and then a hook kick by Mathers. Bounces off the rope, and then a front boot. Now here's a tombstone. Mathers slips out, roll over, lays down, bridges, 1, 2. Megan Bayne kicked out. Nice bridge by Mathers to keep that cover. And now a double knee. Spear by Megan Bayne. Rip Mathers in half. Now going for the tombstone one more time. Tombstone power driver. It should be over. Cover by Megan Bayne. 1, 2. Mathers got his shoulder up. What the That's nuts. Now Megan Bayne sits him up on the corner. Running power bomb. Got it. Sit down. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Finally puts Mathers away. How do you kick out of a tombstone but lose to a running power bomb? The Megas is Megan Bayne with another victory on GCW TV. Megan Bayne able to pull away from New Hampshire. I almost said Massachusetts, but it's New Hampshire. With the victory.
Hard fought back and forth. I still can't believe he kicked out of the tombstone, though. Now we're looking at Gabby, Forza, and Bear Bronson ongoing issues. Yeah, I was waiting for a sneeze to come out before I finish it, but the ongoing issues with Charles Mason. This is on June 13th at the Mecca, Richfield Park, New Jersey, when the gnome herself went nose to nose with Mason, telling her she don't deserve this. I'll take my time with you. I will pick your bones and enjoy every single second of it. Because no one's going to stop me. And of course, Bear Bronson is the one that comes out to rescue his woman. Bear Bronson came out. Mason attacked him. But then obviously they double teamed her. July 26th. Charles Mason defends the JCW championship against Bear Bronson. And Mason just smiled. I think I missed that event, that Mecca one. Got a tag team bout next. Did they just say this is for the Game Changer Wrestling Tag Team Championship? Starstruck, Anthony Green, and Channing Thomas. Bustah and the Brain. I don't think that they're going to lose tonight, but if they ever lose the title, it should be to KJ Orso and Stackhouse. Starstruck with the Timo version of Paul Bearer as a manager with the Tabad Toupee. Sidney Pacavella is his name. Snatches the mic from Emil. Emil, you need a tighter grip on your mic, man. Every time I see you, somebody snatches a mic from you. Kicking Emil out. Says, I need to speak to you. This is a real state for professional wrestling. We have what's called a commission. A commission that enforces rules. And this match under the GCW banner. And the rules are enforced. I'll fire. Oh, he's talking to the ref, not Emo. Now, the total combined weight of 430 pounds. Double measure of wrestling pleasure. Kings of Spade. The House of Monte Fisto. How many nicknames are they going to have? Gold standard of tag team wrestling. Jesus. Anthony Green. And here are Starbucks. Starstruck. Wow. I want some coffee. Thinking of Starbucks. And here's the Wild. Bustah in the Bahrain. That price is hilarious. We saw them last night in singles competition, this time defending the tag titles. Alec Price just running around being nuts with the audience. Jordan Oliver, nice and calm. That's why he's the brain. Oliver and Price finally make it to the ring. Bustah and the Brain. Get in, start the match. Jeez. Bustah in the Brain. Bustah in the Brain. It doesn't flow so well with the chant. All right, looks like the Brain. Jordan Oliver's going to start for his team. Looks like Shannon Thomas is going to start with Jordan Oliver here. Collar and elbow tie up. Rake of the arm now. Jordan Oliver bounces off the rope and gets reversed, saying he's smart. That's an interesting way to pin, but it's like he was trying to do a backslide, but then he slipped down and then used his legs. And now he tripped Channing. Good chop by Jordan Oliver there. Now double team bouncing off the rope. Nice elbow. Busting the brain with that double team. Springboard leg drop followed by a leg drop off the rope by Jordan. Cover. Doesn't even get a count. Thomas kicked out before the referee even kneeled down. Overhand right by Price. European uppercut. Irish whip reversed by Tan. And Green over there with a knee to the back of Alec. Alec turns his attention and Shannon came from behind. And then now Green just trips him. Tag. Shannon Thomas tags in Green now. Green with a running chop to Alec. Turns into an atomic drop into a cutter. Cover. Alec Price kicks out before even a freaking count. Green getting upset saying it was a 3. It wasn't even a 1. Tag Shannon back in. Thomas now in. Double chop across the neck. Jordan tagged in. Double team by busting the brain. Oliver arm dragged his own partner into Green there. He arm dragged him into a swan senton. Now Price is doing something. He's revving up, bouncing off the ropes. Got tripped by the manager there, Sidney or whatever his name is. Jordan pushes Alec out of the way. He's chasing Sidney outside the ring. Who the hell was that under the ring? Little Joey. There's a double. Is that his son? Who the hell was that under the ring? Starstruck with the double team, but Alec able to kick Jordan Oliver out. Green now stomping on Jordan Oliver there. Now talking smack. That's the one thing you don't want to do. Don't fire up Jordan Oliver. Tag chanting in now. Thomas in there. Slingshot by Green. But Jordan comes off the slingshot with a right hand. hits Shannon, and then stomps on Green. Backdrop by Jordan, takes Shannon Thomas out. Then Green trying to block him from tagging Alec Price in. Green cut off the ring. Smart tag team wrestling. Titles are on the line here. Green came on over and knocked down Price off of the apron. Now Jordan Oliver and Shannon Thomas doing battle in the middle of the ring. A splash by Jordan off of the rope. I think, I could be wrong, but I think Shannon was trying to go for like a leapfrog, jumped in the air, and then Jordan just caught him and splashed him out of the air. And now Jordan Oliver able to tag his partner in, and in comes Price. Price with a running dropkick knocks Green off of the apron. Boot to the face of Thomas. Punches him into his own corner. Now Irish whip to the opposite corner. Jumps over him. Price off the top rope with that speed. Jumps over him. And then a lariat off the rope. The speed that Price bounces off the ropes is crazy. Price running. Drop kicked to Thomas in the corner. And Jordan Oliver did a lariat at the same time out from the outside. Gets a 2.5 count. Price gets his trunks pulled into a German suplex. He holds on to it. Might be Three Amigos German suplex style. Nope. Price rolls out of it, slides underneath. And then a Tiger suplex. Delivered by Price. Picks up Shannon. Goes for suplex reverse. Fighting for position. And now it's Price in the air. Jumps over his back. Kick to the stomach. Suplex. Nope. Price flips it. Does a snap suplex of his own. Price with beautiful momentum there. Now another fisherman suplex into the cover. 1, 2. Price able to get his left shoulder up. Green now tries to do a back suplex, but Price rolled out of the way into his own corner. Jordan Oliver with a blind tag, now chopping Green into the opposite corner. Back elbow by Green, chop by Jordan, lands right into Green's boot. And then a freaking clothesline from hell over here by Jordan Oliver, hyping himself up, bounces off the rope into a super kick. Went for a suplex, flipped Jordan Oliver all the way over, bounces off the rope, but Jordan Oliver with his patented drop kick. Beautiful drop kick by Jordan right in the Green's jaw, and then coming off the rope adds momentum to that. Jordan looking for a tag, but he crawled in the opposite corner. Now he knows where his corner is. Tags Alec. Shannon also tagged in. Hey, right arm, right hand exchanges now. Right hand exchanging here. Just brawling here in the center of the ring here. No one's getting the advantage. European uppercut by Price, followed by another one. Third one. Now it's just stomping a mud hole in this dude. Even bounces off the bottom rope to get extra leverage in the stomp. Turns around, the manager's on the apron there. Alex losing focus though. And he ripped up the toupee. And now dancing with his hair in the middle of the ring. Throws it at Channing, and then when he caught it, he gave him a rising knee. Backslide. Reversed by Channing. Blind tag by Green. Price doesn't know what happened, so now they reverse into another backslide. They're jockeying for backslide position. Alec finally gets the backslide, but the referee can't count because it was a blind tag. Shannon Thomas backdrop into a powerbomb by Green. And Alec able to kick out at 2. That was a nice combination. And on the outside ring of the ring, Shannon Thomas just ran and did a flying European uppercut to Jordan Oliver to make sure Alex can't get it, or Alec can't get a tag. Now Starstruck double team. Side suplex, elbow drop, double team, cover 1, 2. Price able to get that left shoulder barely off the mat. And remember that they're coming off single. They weren't a team, but they were single bouts last night. And Price was the main event, so he got less rest. And he's the one being isolated right now. Starstruck picking Alex up. Double team here. Taking too much time talking to Alec Price. Talking smack. Now just chopping him while he's tied up in the ropes. Irish whip. Price headbutts or uses his head off the rope. Turns around in a double clothesline. Trying to tag Jordan Oliver. Jordan now gets on the apron, tagged by Price. Tags Price right back so that they can do a doomsday device. Doomsday stomp. Price covering, but the ref trying to get Jordan Oliver out. And Shannon just did an elbow and puts his part Green on top of Alec. Now the ref trying to get Channing, and Bustah in the Brain doing the same thing. That's why they call him the Brain. Now a cover. 1, 2. Oh, the manager pulled the ref out. Gotta believe that was it. Dude, kick them out. Alec just went off the rope, jumped over the referee, and took out the manager, both managers, and Shannon Thomas. But inside the ring, Green just jumped on the rope to knock off Jordan Oliver. Alec Price, I think, made a blind tag, and I don't think Green saw it, so he's working on Jordan on the corner, trying to suplex him off. Jordan pushes him off, runs for a suplex off the top rope. Reversed by Jordan. A top rope splash by Alec. Gets the cover. Shannon came off the opposite corner with a splash of his own. Alec saw him coming and moved. And now a tornado DDT by Jordan. They got Green isolated. Up. I think they're going for that double team power bomb. Into the double team Styles Clash. got it. Alex rolls him over. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Off the double team styles clash. And still your tag team champions, busted in the brain. Little chaotic, but Starstruck did give a good challenge to Bust in the Brain. They're showing it now. It's 100% official since they retained the title. The Life of a Boss, Saturday, July 18th, 8 p.m. Central, Gilly, Dallas, Texas. They defend the tag title, busting the brains against KJ Orso and Sam Stackhouse. You know how I feel. I think Sam and KJ are going to walk away with the tag titles that day. Price saying cut the music. He said get that human garbage off the graphic. There's a reason we've been the GCW Tag Team Champions for this long. Because we're that damn good. I just got a couple questions for you too. Because I understand how Sam Stackhouse got in GCW. But I don't understand how you think you're an outlaw. And how this is all your company when all you do is politic. And we'll show you who the real leaders of the locker room are. Had about enough of you. You want to get involved in my business? In Dallas, Texas? You either sink or you swim. And you know what happens when you get swim? You're bound to drown. As they say in our intro. And they're showing the Los Angeles show June 27th, America's Most Wanted. The OCC, this is when KJ Orso and Stackhouse beat one man, the one they call Manders. Or actually, they pinned Trevor, I think. Yep, KJ used the character assassination to get the victory. I can't wait for that tag match. KJ saying he was sick and tired of some half dedicated TV stars holding the gold. Saying we'll see new tag team champions, and I do gotta agree. I cannot wait. That's next Saturday. Singles match scheduled for one fall. Mullet Mania? Who the hell is this? Mullet Man. Mullet Man from Vermont. Oh, my boy CPA is taking on Mullet Man. I want to see Babushka and CPA as a team because Babushka keeps having multiple scarves. This dude has multiple ties and shirts. It would just be part of the gimmick. They could call the team BPA, Babushka PA. I know CPA is hot as shit right now. He looked like he got about at least 3 shirts on. I know that dude's hot. And he's unique because he shakes your hand. He doesn't give a high five. He's a gentleman. CPA looked like he already been in the match with the amount of sweat because of how many shirts he has to wear. At least wear a bunch of short sleeves, man. CPA asking a fan if he can use his chair to get in the ring. Yep. Grabbed off the chair. The abominable CPA. You gonna ring the bell or what? Mullet Man trying to get Mullet Mania going with the crowd, but they giving him no reaction. They give CPA the reaction. Collar and elbow tie up. CPA and Hulkamania. Sorry, Mullet Mania. Off comes the shirt. He didn't even rip the shirt. He just took it off and threw it. CPA with a collar and elbow tie up. CPA throws Mullet Man half across the ring, and here comes the first layer of clothes. Was CPA a stripper in another life? There's one shirt down. Think they did that early because it's just too damn hot in that arena. Mullet coming off the rope, shoulder tackle. CPA took it, didn't budge. Another double shoulder tackle. No one's budging. CPA getting the crowd involved. Mullet with the leg drop, missed, and CPA rolled out of the way. It just trips Mullet as he was running to the ring. CPA off the ropes, slowing down. Tried to hit his 1099, I think it's called. His version of 619. Yeah, 1099, because that's the form, tax form. Now he's in the corner. Mullet has him with the 10 punch. And I'd like to thank all 105 of you that are watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button on YouTube, especially to Rage of Wrestling. Then hit the bell notification for everything so you won't miss a notification of what we got going on. Mullets ripped the tie off of CPA, and CPA has another tie. This man has a backup plan to the backup plan. He has a backup to the backup plan. CPA took Mullet in the corner. Now he's got his own 10 punch going. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, Mullet reverses. Inverted atomic drop to CPA. Picks him up. Helicopter spin. And CPA reverses. Got an airplane spin of his own. Couple of elbows by Mullet. CPA with a jumping clothesline, but I think Mullet kind of moved out of the way. And now a double clothesline in the center of the ring. Both men with the same idea. CPA lost the second tie now. Right hand exchanges in the middle of the ring. Actually, CPA is doing open palm strikes and slap in the chest. Mullet coming in. Nice front drop kick by CPA. CPA re-clipping his tie. I think it was going for the 1099, but the Luthez press by Mullet. And then right hands. Now he's saying it's over. Went for a twist of fate. CPA runs in. Mullet moves. Now CPA reverses. Got Mullet in the corner. Quick jab to the stomach. Now sits him on the top turnbuckle. Mullet kicks him out of the way. CPA jumping drop kick. Mullet just sitting on the top rope now. Just perched up there. I think CPA is trying to do a superplex here. Mullet fighting. Mullet reverses it. Now splash off the top rope by Mullet Man. Cover. CPA gets 2. CPA kicked out. Mullet picking up. Another airplane spin. Puts CPA down. He's dizzy. He fell on top of CPA. Gets a 2 count. Roll reversal by CPA. Mullet kicked out. And then a cutter by CPA. If you use the cutter as your finisher, CPA, you could say tax cut. Call it a tax cut. You already call your 619 1099. I got puns for you in tax forms. Here's going for the 1099. Got it. And now drop kick off the top rope. You can call that the W2. Cover 1, 2, kick out. CPA with another drop kick off the rope. Nope. Mullet Man countered with a cutter of his own. 1, 2. CPA able to get his right shoulder up. There's the big boot off the rope, which usually leads to the leg drop for Hogan. But CPA's hulking up himself. Took the last layer shirt off. And now a Death Valley driver. Cover 1, 2, 3. CPA able to take the victory. The abominable CPA wins. Now cut his hair. Shave the Mullet Man. Take a look at some of the highlights. There's that splash. And there's the ending. Threw the shirt at him. Picked him up for the Death Valley driver. CPA got momentum going. That's about the third victory in a row of the last 3 events I've seen him in. Now we're showing last night with Joey, Janela, and Gabby. Great match. Joey just having bad luck lately. That moonsault, I thought his knee hit Gabby in the face right there. Then you see this avalanche power slam that took Joey right out. 1, 2, he kicked out. And then that spear from the stage to the ring. And Joey kicked out again. Then there was that Death Valley driver, which he hurt his own knee when he delivered it to Gabby on the apron. Then there was that spear off the rope. And then that Michinoku driver style move got the 3 on Joey Janela. Up next, a single bout for 1 fall. 1 fall! Scarlet referee making her way in. Oh, my boy Lewis impresses me with every match he's in. Lead Lewis. Look at Lee Lewis's chest from last night. Holy shit. Lee Lewis going to take on Joey Janela. Does Joey losing streak continue? Lee Lewis more and more impressive every time I see him. Joey Janela might be having a lot of losing efforts lately, but I can never call him a loser if you know who he's dating in real life. Joey can never be a loser. What the hell kind of ring entrance was that, Joey? He just literally rolled through the ropes and flipped over. Bell rings. Here we go. Joey Janela versus Leedz Lewis. Collar and elbow tie up. Waist lock by Joey. Lewis trying to reverse it into a hammerlock. Snapmare takeover by Joey. Into a sleeper. Lewis working his way up. Rank of the arm. Nope. Irish whip. Ducks over, or ducks under. Leapfrog. Pushes him to the corner. Jumps back. Trips Joey. Ducks down. Joey gets the pin. Leedz Lewis scoops up. Elbow missed by Leedz. Standing shooting star press. Joey able to move. Side headlock takeover. Then a head scissors takeover by Leedz Lewis. And Joey blocks the snapmare takeover. Flips out of a German suplex. Lands on his feet. Joey swinging. Lewis is ducking. Grabbed his foot. Tried to get a trip by Joey. Chop. Man, it's hard to keep up with this action because they keep dodging each other. Joey caught Leedz Lewis off a spinning and then power bombs him to the ground. 1, 2. Kick out by Leedz Lewis. Just counter after counter after counter. Chop by Joey. Chop by Joey. Please slow it down. Jeez. Snapmare takeover. Bounces off the rope. Sliding clothesline covers. 1, 2. Kick out by Leedz Lewis. Joey picking up Lewis with a handful of hair. Reverse. Joey gets tossed to the outside of the ring. Lewis runs, jumps off the apron, moonsault, got all of Joey. Lewis taking a break. Holy crap, he found his twin on the ground there. Guy has the same exact hairstyle as Leedz Lewis. Could do the Spider-Man meme with that audience member. Lewis rolling Joey Janela back in. Now rolls himself under the rope. Joey charges at him. Drop toe hold by Leedz. Made Joey Janela's face hit the turnbuckle in the corner. Jumping. Split-legged tornado moonsault. But Joey had his knees up. Now a gut buster by Joey. 1, 2. Kick out. Nice gut buster by Joey. But Lewis able to kick out. Joey with his punches to the body here. Pulls Lewis out of the corner, ranks an arm into a back suplex. Oh, backbreaker. Covers. 1. Lewis kicked out at 1.5. Now with a leg lock around his waist. Nice scissor submission move by Joey Janela. And Lewis is in the center of the ring trying to fight his way out of this leg lock. Lewis leans back. That puts Joey Janela's shoulder on the ground. Gets a 2 count. Now an Irish whip into the corner. Hard Irish whip. Lewis rolls out of that corner. Flips out of there.
Joey with an axe handle to the ribs. He's focusing on Leedz Lewis's ribs because of the match he had last night. Joey calling for a 450. Lewis meets him at the top rope there. Lewis with a couple of elbows while they're both up there. It looks like he's trying to do a standing hurricanrana. Yep. Hurricanrana off the top rope. Launch Joey Janela. Joey wincing in pain there, holding his back. Right hand by Joey, blocked by Leedz. Lewis now getting an upper hand with rights of his own. Nice forearm to the chin, ducks under a clothesline by Joey, bounces off the rope with a rising enziguri. Joey Janela right to the ribs again with a gut punch. Now sling blade by Leedz Lewis. He throws Lewis off the ropes. Tilt-a-whirl DDT by Leedz Lewis. Lewis trying to go crawl to his ropes, but every move that he does impacts his own ribs. Now jumping off each corner, moonsault, but that hurts yourself. 1, 2, kick out by Joey Janela. A cross-legged suplex he tries to hit him with. Joey with a jumping cutter. And then it gets a second one. Now a knee strike. Knocks Lewis down. Covers 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Take a look at that double cutter into a knee. But somehow Leedz Lewis is able to kick out. European uppercut by Lewis. Or sorry, by Joey Janela. Now open hand chops to the chest. Lewis is in the corner. Irish whip. Hard Irish whip, but he stays in the corner. Joey from one corner to the other, dives, but misses. Rising enziguri by Leedz Lewis. Now he's climbing the ropes. Springboard into the Death Valley driver. Nope, ducked out of it. Poison Rana. But Joey gets right up. The Tiger suplex, snap Tiger suplex. But now Leedz Lewis gets right up and then just knees him in the back of the head. But now Lewis feeling the effects of earlier, can't capitalize and cover. Remember, Joey Janela's been working on Leedz Lewis's rib the whole time. It's hard for him to breathe, and he can't take advantage of this after that beautiful move. Looks like Joey Janela gets the second win. He gets to his feet first. Chops Lewis standing in the middle of the ring. Turns him all the way around. 180s him. Chopped him so hard. Now Lewis returns the favor with a forearm. Joey returns the favor with a forearm of his own. Now a forearm by Lewis. Joey responds. Staggered Lewis, didn't go down. Does a forearm exchange now. See who gets the best of it. Lewis with 3 of them in a row. 4, 5. Joey blocks the last one. European uppercut. Lewis with a rising kick off the ground.
Up and over with a head bulldog takedown. 1, 2. Kick out by Joey. Able to get his left shoulder up. Joey picks up Lee Lewis. Death Valley driver. Cover, center of the ring. Scarlett goes 1, 2. Lewis able to barely get his right shoulder up. Double underhook by Joey. Power bomb. Nope. Hurricane Rana roll up by Lewis. He holds the cover, but kick out by Joey Janela. Now just spears Lewis in between the ropes. But he's dangled in between the top and the middle rope. Joey's leaning on him. Runs off the opposite ropes. Lewis chased him. European uppercut. Now bounces. Standing Pele kick. Lewis, somersault kick. Skins the cat, leaning off the rope. Joey with another shot to the ribs. Janela to the top rope. Chop to the chest by Lewis. Lewis springboard. Janela off the top rope with a knee. Covers 1, 2. Kick out by Leedz. Brainbuster. Brainbuster by Joey. Cover 1, 2. Kick out by Lewis. Joey thought he had it right there, and so did I. Joey package power bomb. Leedz slips out from underneath. Backslide. Almost. They're jockeying for position there. Let each other go. Lariat off the bounced rope. Joey Janela bounces off the rope with a lariat. Leedz reverses a suplex into a cross-legged suplex. Gets a 1, gets a 2. Joey kicked out. Both men spent trying to hit each other with the biggest moves to end it, and the other one just keeps kicking out. Leedz climbing, trying to do a split leg moonsault, but Joey Janela grabbed the top rope. Has him in a tree of woe position. Nope, he picked him back up. He's going to do a super backdrop off the top rope. Right now he's headbutting him. Now he's got a full Nelson put on while Lewis is turned around on the turnbuckle. Lewis able to give Joey a back elbow. 2 of them, 3 of them. Joey falls off finally. Janela trying to grab Lewis while he was on the rope, but he slipped off. Now back and forth forearm exchanges. Joey's in the ring. Lewis is on the apron. Lewis holds Janela's hand. Springboard destroyer. He didn't go for the cover. He's working his way to the corner. He's going to go for that split-legged moonsault. Got it. 1, 2, 3. He got Joey. Janela continues to be on a losing streak. Leedz Lewis with his first singles GCW win. Showing that jumping split-legged spinning moonsault. "2026 is just not Joey Janela's year. It all started when he lost to Brody Lee. They're kind of teasing like Joey's retiring or something. They said it started 20 years ago, the bad boy in New Jersey. Lewis making his way out to the crowd, giving high fives. Man, look how red Lewis's chest is. Now you can see Slade just walking around. No shirt on, just walking around New Hampshire. I don't know what the hell that was about. Now we're showing last night with Christian Napier versus Anakin Murphy. That was that German suplex into the door where his arm got stuck in the barbed wire. And then Anakin back suplex through the plate glass. Then it got twisted right through that glass. I think this was the coffin drop that he hit. No, this is when Otis Cogar choke slammed him through the two tables. And then there was the power bomb through the door. This was a good match last night. Then he rolled him over into a chair shot. Into a almost a Sister Abigail that got turned into a double arm DDT. We have a trios match next. Oh, I think that's Vipress' music. Hell yeah! Vipress! These are some strange bedfellows. Anakin Murphy, Vipress, and the Gnome. I told you that was going to turn into a 6-man tag last night. I kind of knew it. Well, a Savannah 48 already fought, so it's not going to turn into that. Anakin Murphy. Oh, wait, this is a trios match, so this is a triple. So wait a minute. So they're opponents, but they came out together? Oh, no, they're going to fight Mason. Okay. Look at Anakin Murphy's back. Holy shit from last night. Slade and Mason coming out together. Boy, are they two peas in a pod with their crazy asses. Look at Slade's forehead. My God, from last night. And there's Parrow from last night.
Parrow not so successful last night. Mason was totally pissed at him. Slade is a scary looking mofo, especially with all those scars on his head. Man, you talk about unfair advantage. Look at the size of Parrow and Slade, and it's Vipress, Murphy, and Gabby on the other side. Gabby is literally the biggest person on the other team. That's crazy. Parrow just towers over everybody. Parrow makes Slade look small, and that's not an easy task. Looks like Murphy's going to start for his team. Parrow's just pacing. Slade finally gets out. Is Mason going to get out? It's going to be Parrow and Murphy. Parrow almost looks like he's under some kind of spell, just listening to Mason. Yeah, Charles Mason does look like a freaking cult leader. Ring the bell. Parrow versus Anakin Murphy. Height and weight advantage, of course, to Parrow. Anakin bounced off the rope, tried to do a clothesline. Didn't even phase Parrow. Murphy trying to chop. Parrow standing there waiting for it. Bounced off the rope. Did a crossbody. Parrow just pushed him off. Murphy saying, wait. Slides underneath Parrow. Parrow pulls him forward. Picked him up and just dropped him on his forehead. Gravity is not Anakin Murphy's best friend here. Murphy doing the smart thing, tagging the big Gabby Force. Gabby might have some better luck. She's chest bumping Parrow. Parrow just pushes Gabby into the corner and then splashes her. Tells the crowd to be quiet while he just chops her. Parrow Irish whips Gabby to the corner, but she comes out of the corner with a clothesline that actually took Parrow off his feet, but he got right back up. And Mason blind tags himself in. Mason coming in slowly, methodically. We know the rivalry that's been building between these two, but she tagged my girl Vipress. Ducked under Vipress with a waist lock. She's fish hooking Mason. Spins him out, ducks under his clothesline. And she licks her own hand, showing Mason she can be just as crazy. And he goozled her with a choke slam. She breaks the grip, ducks under again. Leapfrog by Mason, bounce off the rope, turn around, picks Mason up on the shoulders, out of the corner. Mason with a sister Abigail to Vipress after he bit her forehead. But he doesn't know Vipress just tagged Gabby Forza in. Launches off the rope. Power slam to Mason. Slade just rolled in by himself. Grabs Gabby by the throat. Goozled her for a choke slam. She breaks the grip. Launches Slade into the corner. Clothesline. Over and over again. Clotheslines to Slade. Scoop slam. Off of the
the turnbuckles, tried to do a power slam. Slade slid off her back, got her goozled, picks her up for the choke slam. She moves, pushes Slade into Murphy's boot. So does Anakin follow Murphy's law? Does anything that can go wrong goes wrong for him? Scoop slam. Now, wow, Gabby picked up Murphy over her head and then splashes him on top of Slade. Double cover, gets a 2. Slade rolls out of the ring. Parrow comes in, clotheslines, and bulldozes his way over Murphy and Gabby, and then just knocks Vipress off the apron. Vipress coming in at the Parrow, just smacking his chest up. He bounces her off the rope. She tucks the rope. Parrow flies over it. Damn fly. Vipress getting the crowd involved. Is she going to dive off the rope into Parrow? Mason spits something in her face. And then a draping DDT to the apron from the outside. From the outside. Vipress got DDT'd. Mason crawling his way in. Biting Vipress's fingers. And ripped the tape off her finger. And now he's just got his fist on the side of Vipress's head and rocking her back and forth. I think he's doing her move, but with his fist on her forehead, her dance. Now got a handful of hair and just throws Vipress into the corner. Oh, chop Vipress. Now Mason charging. Double knees. A Meteora by Charles Mason. Vipress looks kind of out of it. Picks up her dead weight. But when he picked her up, she turned it into a destroyer. Come on, Vipress. Crawl into her team. Makes it to Anakin Murphy. Anakin tagged in. Slade comes in. A boot to Slade, and he just takes it. Saying, come on. That crazy son of a bitch. Cutter by Murphy. And Slade is making his way up to his feet. And then Slade goozled him for a choke slam. Choke slam. Anakin Murphy straight to hell. Now signaling for Parrow to come in. Parrow scoop slams Slade onto Anakin Murphy. What the hell is this? Thank you. I'm getting a present in the middle of a, what is this, an Undertaker hoodie? Oh, that's a cool looking hoodie. The Demon from Death Valley. Oh, shit. That's cool. Now Murphy jumping into the corner. Thank you, Bay. Murphy running drop kick, knocks Parrow off the apron. Mason comes after him, leaps under Mason, crawls under Slade, tags. Wait, he tagged both Vipress and Gabby for it. So who's legal now? They both came in. Chola, they're running back and forth into Slade and Mason. Like I don't want to say a train because a female's involved. It just doesn't sound right. But they both have their opponents on their shoulder. They both slide off. Do-si-do ran into each other, but they swung around. Both in the Death Valley driver positions again. Double Death Valley drivers, double covers. Both Slade and Mason kick out. Both women saying it's over. They look like they're trying to powerbomb their opponents. But Parrow came from behind and grabbed them both. Choke slams Gabby. And then just launches Vipress out of the ring. Anakin Murphy is climbing the rope. Parrow knocks him out. Or knocks him down, I should say. Why is Parrow on the rope with him? What the hell is Parrow doing? A superplex to Anakin Murphy. And a low blow from Gabby behind. Vipress picking up Parrow. Double powerbomb out of the corner. And now Murphy's climbing. Wait, he's turning around. Coffin drop. Cover Parrow. 1, 2. Parrow kicked out. I'm not sure what Anakin Murphy calls his coffin drop. I think it's the last word or something. But now he grabs the chair. Sandman tosses it to Parrow's face. Now to his body. Slaps the chair, stomps it. I think he's going to go for another coffin drop. While the chair is still on him. But who's that? Is that Murphy just got hit with a bat? Somebody from, I guess it's Napier, because there's somebody from Vandal 48 in a hoodie. And he's just slapping Anakin Murphy's knee with a bat. That's got to be Christian Napier. He's beating the shit out of Anakin Murphy with a bat to his knee. Parrow turned him around, but he didn't swing at Parrow. Whoever that is running away from Parrow. Parrow took his bat. You got to believe that that's Christian Napier. Charles Mason runs in, fish hooks Vipress from behind, spins her around. She puts him in a Death Valley driver position. Rolling Death Valley driver in the corner. Power drives Charles Mason. And then Slade comes out of nowhere with a hellacious clothesline. Vipress rolls out. Now it's Gabby Ford and Slade. Slade with a huge choke slam. Cover. Referee's in position. Gets a 1.5 count. Gabby's just won't go down. Gabby's trying to elbow to Slade's stomach or to his chest. And now a spear. Spear by Gabby. 1. Slade kicked out at 1 and hyped up. Uh-oh. Now forearm exchanges. Match continues even though it's handicap. Anakin Murphy was taken out. Slade with good elbows. Right to Gabby Ford's jaw. Pick Gabby up. Suplex. Forza reverses. Jackhammer. 1, 2. And Murphy from behind pulls Gabby off. I'm sorry, Mason. And then knocks her down with the GCW title. Now he's going to go for his version of Sister Abigail. No, Tombstone. Tombstone's Gabby. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Mason takes out his future challenger. Or at least the wife of his future challenger. Mason looking as sadistic as ever. Oh my God, Gabby's bleeding out of her nose after that tombstone. Or actually, it might have been after getting hit in the face with that JCW title. Now Mason has her. He's doing the stomp. He's going to stomp her, but I'm guessing Bear Bronson's going to interrupt. There's some music. That's got to be Bear Bronson. Mason picked up the title, ready for him. There he is. His in-your-house opponent there. Bear climbing the rope. Getting in, and Mason hightails it out of there. Mason running from now, but you're not going to be able to run like that come July 26th. Gabby is bleeding like profusely. Bear's asking for medical attention. Gabby's hurt. And they just call out the next person. Richard Holliday from my hometown, New Haven, Connecticut. Bear Bronson is out there. I guess that's the match here. Bear Bronson versus Richard Holliday. Here comes Mason again in the booth, in the commentary area. Mason saying he enjoying every single second of the last 2 days. Man, this guy's tall. I think he's towering over Bear Bronson here. Richard Holliday just taunting Bear. He just watched his wife get hurt. I don't know why you would poke a stick at a bear or poke the bear. Richard Holliday just trying to get the crowd involved.
And Bear is just hella focused right now. Holliday just messing with the crowd, sliding in and out of the ring. Bear should just crush this dude. Bear being awfully patient. Think Bear is trying to wonder, are you freaking done yet? Mr. Holliday with a hammer lock. Ranking the arm. There's a hammer lock. Now a headlock side takeover. Shoulder block. Bear knocked Rich right out off of the over the top rope. Come on, Holliday. Stop focusing on the crowd and get your ass in the ring. I mean, I know it's a bear you're fighting, but Jesus. Procrastination much. Collar and elbow tie up. Side headlock. Bear Bronson throws him off the rope. Both go for a shoulder tackle. All they're doing is knocking each other back into the ropes, and they come back with a shoulder tackle. Ducking each other's clotheslines. And Richard Holliday giving the universal FU sign to Bear. Looked like he was going to go for a low blow, but he just did the FU sign. Bear pointing at something. Just nose to nose. What is going on? Can we fight, please? Not sure what these two are doing. Bear spreading his legs like he's telling him to give him a low blow like he can take it or something. This is like really weird. Holliday gets on his knees, pretends to low blow him, and then chops Bear. Bear pulls down his singlet. Or pulls down the straps. He's gonna let him chop him. He chopped Bear but hurt his own hand. They're pushing each other, mushing their faces now. Knocking Hamilton down. Finally pulls his shirt off, now chopping him. Another chop by Bear. Bear's got Rich in the corner. Slaps the living hell out of his chest. Bear misses, but now catches Rich's chop. Just holding his hand. What the hell is this? Just finish him. Double chop to Richard Hamilton's chest. I meant Holliday, sorry. Scoop slam. Bear Bronson going up to the top where he normally doesn't go. He's sitting in the top turnbuckle, but he's technically standing on the second ropes. Saying, fuck you, jumping elbow drop, cover, and Holliday kicked out. Holliday just taking his time on the outside. Bear chasing Slade backstage. Bear is just having Holliday beg for mercy here. Chopped him. This match should have been over about 5-6 minutes ago. Bear could have been taking this man. Bear chopping Holliday into a fan's chair that then collapsed. He's telling a fan to hold the chair. And Irish whips him right into the chair. Bear Bronson taking somebody's beer. They're going backstage now. Bear's chopping Holliday. Now he's chopping Holliday, chopping Bear. But Bear just took it, chopped him back into the ring. Holliday's running Bear's face first into the turnbuckle. Or sorry, the pole outside. Does it again to the other side. Rolls Bear half into the ring. Runs and clotheslines him while he's on the ground. Now they're both on the apron. Drops the leg drop.
Ooh, shot to the rib. Kick Bear Bronson in the rib here. Stomping Bear Bronson in the corner here is Holliday. Holliday showing off. Bear caught him coming in with a few chops of his own. Bounces him off the rope. Irish whip reverse. Back elbow by Rich. Cover. 1, 2. Bear able to kick out. Shouldn't even have been a 2, but I think he was resting for a moment. Rich Holliday arguing with Scarlett that it was a 3. Scarlett saying no, it's just a 2. A swinging neck breaker. Holliday holding it. There's the neck breaker. Saying that's a fact. Holliday puts Bear Bronson between his legs like in a powerbomb position. You're not powerbombing this big man, are you? Picks him up. Almost. Bear able to block it. Does a back body drop. Then a seated senton. Bear starting to stir. Hulking up, bearing up, whatever you want to call it. Hyping himself up. Bear double goozled. Holliday breaking the arms. Breaking the grip. Running clotheslines into each other, but nobody's budging. Standing back suplex by Holliday. Bronson took it, just said middle fingers to both of you. Or 2 middle fingers to him. Holliday returns the favor, but get clothesline running in. Bear picking up Holliday by the hair. Throws Holliday off. Went for that boss man slam. Holliday booted him. Went for the cover. There it is. Ran right into the boss man slam. Cover 1, 2. Holliday kicked out. Bear dragging Holliday to the corner. What's he going for here? Is Bronson's going up like a moonsault position? Is this big man gonna moon? Nope, he was gonna do a Vader bomb. But Holliday rakes the back. Picks up Bear. Spinning neck breaker, TKO style, off his shoulders. Cover 1, 2. Bear able to get his left shoulder up. Holliday arguing with Scarlett about the speed of the count there. Got Bear in a suplex position.
Bear fighting it. I think he's biting Holliday's hand. He is. Throws Bear into Scarlet, but Bear able to stop the momentum. Holliday going for a low blow. It ends up low blow in Scarlet. Scarlet saying, "What are you doing touching my private parts?" Turns around. Bear Guzzo's double sit down chokeslam bomb. 1, 2. Oh, Holliday kicked out. Holliday hit Scarlet and her Johansson there. But, you know, no DQs. There's a nice chop by Bear Bronson. Bear climbing across Rich while they're on the turnbuckle. I think he's going for the 10 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh. Oh, Holliday slides and does the low blow he's been teasing all match. Now he picks Bronson up. Running power bomb out of that corner. 1, 2. Bear Bronson able to kick out. And now a big boot to the face. Holliday picks it, covers. 1, 2. Bear Bronson able to kick out. Holliday calling for something. Oh, another low blow. Bend Bear Bronson down. Now he's in a suplex position. A rotating suplex by Holliday. Cover. 1. Ah, Bear kicked out of 1 and he's bearing up. Bear bouncing off the ropes himself. Oh yeah, he's poking up here. Holliday's doing some couple of hits. Bear Bronson with a double finger. Spins his leg around. Low blow. Right into Holliday. He hit him between Thanksgiving and Christmas. And then dropped him on his neck with that bear driver. Gets the 3 count. Bear holding his private because he got about 3 low blows right in the little cubs. Bear celebrating in the corner there. Holliday put in a good effort though. Bear Bronson gave some respect to Holliday there.
They said there's some rumors about Holliday. Holliday may be going to NXT. Wait, what is Holliday doing? Holliday's taking off his boots. Holliday kissing his boots and putting them in the center of the ring. Saying goodbye. Saying they might have saw the last of Richard Holliday here. Nick Wayne returns to GCW. What you know about that? "20 years of Bad Boy." Thursday, August 6th, Albury Park, New Jersey. Nick Wayne returns. Now they're going over the schedule. July 12th, well, that's just today, would have been Manchester. July 18th, next week, Dallas, Texas. July 19th, Tulsa, Oklahoma. July 26th, Ridgefield Park, New Jersey. July 31st, Omaha, Nebraska. SummerSlam weekend, August 1st and 2nd, Minneapolis, Minnesota. August 6th, Osbury Park, New Jersey. August 15th and 16th, Atlantic City, New Jersey, the home of GCW. September 6th, Ridgefield Park, New Jersey. Denver, Colorado, the 11th of September. Of course, Los Angeles, the home away from home in the Ukrainian Culture Center, September 12th. Detroit, Michigan, September 25th. September 26th, Cincinnati, Ohio. And Anchorage, Alaska, October 3rd. Go have fun with the Penguins. And then November 7th, Indianapolis, Indiana. Nothing says Sacramento. Come somewhere near me, GCW.
And now for a taste of things to come.
And just everything that is coming up on Simply Reliable Studios. I'd like to thank all 197 of you, close to 200 that are watching. The majority is on my X. If you can switch on over to the Rage of Wrestling YouTube channel, it is on the X profile. The link, click there, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Currently 260 subscribers. Wait, I lost one. I was at 261.
260 subscribers, 40 away from the 300 to get to the 300 mark, to get to do the Hot Wings challenge with my wife. When we get to 300, then the next goal after that is 500. So tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe to Rage of Wrestling on YouTube. Subscribe to everyone, but we're just trying to push my channel right now. If all 198 of you subscribe, put me well over the mark. So take a look at what happened in Hartford, Connecticut last night when Vipress got attacked by Vandal 48. They could see her as a legit challenger to either title that they hold. They went to go attack her, but Bear Bronson, Anakin Murphy, and Gabby Ford rescued and hit all three men with the light tubes. And they saved Vipress last night. Vipress got lucky. We only got one fight left, the main event. He's asking if GCW should come back to New Hampshire. Here we go with the main event. Here's Dijak. A Dijak hijack. Dijak with his kids coming out. That's a wholesome picture. Take that. Thank you. Dijak holding his two titles. Look at the kids spreading the ropes. You gotta love it. I believe this is Dijak's hometown too. Look at his son on the other corner having a blast. You gotta fucking love it. Can I have another Brody Lee situation with Dijak's kids? Dijak trying to add a third belt. And here comes Atticus Cogar, the GCW World Champion with the Saw gear. Dude, every time he's just got new gear that I want. Yesterday was the Freddy Krueger, now it's the Saw, looking awesome. Want to play a game? Pulls the Saw mask off. Dijak trying to add a third title here. That Saw gear is all fucking awesome. MLJ announcing the final, the official main event. I want to hear if Dijak is from here because I think he's from New Hampshire. For the GCW World Champion. Amelia and Connor Dijak, he was accompanied to the ring by. Oh, he's fighting. He's from Worcester, Mass, which is pretty close to New Hampshire. Straight from West 48 in Cleveland. Oh, hell no. Too hot for this fan to turn itself off. Bell rings. Here we go, Cogar and Dijak. Dijak with the obvious size advantage here. Dijak proof that your career isn't over after WWE releases you. Cogar trying to push the shit out of Dijak. I don't know if you want to really piss him off. Sidewalk slam by Dijak. He's literally walking Atticus across the whole ring. Power plant does it. Splash. Dijak under the basketball court now. Good forearm by Dijak. Cogar just hammers, Dijak hammers Cogar on his back.
There's that sexy ring bell lady. Who happened to be in Slade's little weird video earlier and Slade's video yesterday. Maybe they're dating. Super kick by Cogar. Throws Dijak into the ring post. Dijak chasing Cogar on the outside. Cogar slide back underneath the ring. Dijak caught his ankle. He turned around, does that neck twist, that neck crank. Leaps over the rope, back elbow drop to the spine. Throws Dijak into a row of chairs. All the audience members actually moved. But he landed right in front of his kids. Cogar taking his time right now. Dijak finally makes his way in the ring. Atticus ripping his nose. And then sucks it on his finger. Ew. He either ripped his eyes or nose, and now he's just dragging Dijak's face across the ropes. Atticus using his suspenders to choke Dijak right now. Dijak is balanced in between the ropes. Look like he's going to do a guillotine as he swings his legs. Yep, throat guillotine through the ropes. Dijak choking. Cogar with the cover, but Dijak able to get out. 1.5 he actually kicked out. Dijak's got to know Vandal 48 ain't far from behind. When you face one, you face all three. He's got Dijak in sort of a bulldog hold. He's going to fish hook his cheeks. And he's dangling one over the ropes. Nice elbow and kick by Dijak. Cogar with a bulldog chokehold. Dijak back suplex. Able to create some distance and some space between themselves. One. Both men down. Ref counting. I don't know why. There's no DQ or anything. No count out. Got up to a 3. At 4. Come on, ref. No need to count. It's like a blue thunder bomb happened. What the hell's the point of counting? Dijak, both men to their feet now, exchanging right hands. Dijak looks like he's getting the better of him with 3 forearm blows to Cogar's jaw. Several now. Left and right, nice knee into a discus clothesline. Measured Cogar up. He picks Cogar up for like a Death Valley driver, but Cogar just delivers like 6 elbows. And then a spinning Death Valley driver by Dijak gets 2.5. Dijak choke slam. Well, he's got Cogar Googled. Atticus elbowing his way out of it. Now exchanging right hands. Dijak power bombing Atticus. Sit down power bomb. 1, 2. Cogar able to get his body weight flipped over. Is Dijak climbing the ropes? When's the last time you've seen Dijak do a high risk maneuver? Well, he does do the moonsault every now and then. And I think that's what he's doing. Moonsault! Oh, Dijak landed on his feet! Cogar with an elbow. I know everybody lands on their feet, but when you got someone who's 7 feet tall doing that. Now he's hanging onto the ropes and got clipped by Cogar. Now Insaguri, he's going to do that moonsault that he does out of the corner when somebody's dangling between the ropes. Cover. 1, 2. Cogar picking up Dijak. German, he's trying to do a waist lock to get a German suplex here. Oh, it's going to take a lot of strength. Reversed by Dijak. Torture rack. Gets down. Cogar gets down. Waist lock. Going to do the German suplex again. Pick Dijak up. Dijak rolls through. 1, 2. Kick out. Dijak showing how athletic he really is for a big man. Cogar throws him off the rope. Irish whip into a German suplex. Dijak on his knees gets super kicked. Then he does a jumping boot. Cover. 1, 2. Dijak is so big, he can literally reach the ropes in this small ring anywhere from anywhere. That was amazing what Cogar did. Being smart, using the ropes to his advantage. Irish whipped him, made him walk backward, and then he did finish the German suplex. Brain hemorrhage by Atticus, but Dijak able to kick out, able to reverse it. Pulled his suspenders back, super kick of his own. Dijak got him goozled for a choke slam. Oh, he went 10 feet in the air. 1, 2, kick out by Cogar. Super kick by Cogar. Dijak getting hyped up. Another super kick, caught his foot, spins him around, does his own super kick, but got blocked. Then he let him go, and then he super kick, discus boot. 1, 2. Dijak not able to win the title. Dijak going for that moonsault again. Dijak moonsault, and he got it. 1, 2. Cogar kicked out. A big man doing a perfect moonsault. This is crazy. Cogar just picked up Dijak, rolling Death Valley driver into the corner. That took a lot of strength, and the skewers fell out of his pocket. Rolled him out. Cover. 1, 2. Dijak just reaches for the rope. Atticus working his way outside the ring. I think he's going to mess with Dijak's kids. I don't know what Cogar's doing, but he's going to piss Cogar off. He grabbed his daughter. And Connor, the son, is chasing Cogar. Look at Connor standing up for his sister. Cogar picks her up and puts him on the apron, pushes Connor out of the way. Look, Dijak's working his way up. He waved Vandal 48 in. Oh my God, Atticus Cogar has the skewers. He's going to skewer his daughter, who's about 8 years old. Connor slipped in the ring. Connor's not trying to stand for it. Dijak gets out of Vandal 48's grips. Stops Atticus. And now he's skewering. Oh, he skewered Atticus. Clothesline Napier. Clothesline Otis. His kids escape. Feast your eyes by Dijak. Gets a 2, but Napier pulled the referee out. Oh my God, that was going to be a 3, but Napier pulled the ref out. Dijak bounces. Flips somersault over the top rope. Starts to get in the ring, but Atticus did a brain hemorrhage from the outside to the in and gets Dijak and gets the 3. Crazy sequence there. Cogar able to retain with some nasty work that he did, getting the kids involved. Atticus walks away, was still champion. Here's the copyright notice. We thank all 251 of you that have been watching. Remind you to please subscribe. Please subscribe to the Razor Wrestling YouTube channel. Subscribe to everyone here at SRS Studios. But thank you for watching. We'll catch you on the flip side. JJ, do you have time to come in and say what the interviews are coming? Because I don't have all the dates.
Yeah, I can do that real quick. This Wednesday, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, we will be interviewing Kira Hogan, the former 2-time Knockouts Tag Team Champion. The week after that, on the 23rd, the Babushka Baron Jeffrey John will be interviewed, who we saw this weekend. And Tuesday the 28th, finally, it'll be time to get sick, if you will, to talk to the Schism leader, Joe Gacy, Joe Sawyer. All that and more coming up here on the Simply Reliable Studios.
All right, thank you for that. Thank you for the 250 people watching. Gotta love the popularity of Game Changer Wrestling. Thank you here from everybody here at Simple Reliable Studios for the Renegade JJ Williams. I'm Mr. Reliable Walter Cruz saying, catch you on the flip side. Tune in Wednesday for that Kara Hogan. It was a rescheduled interview from one we had previously. Thank you, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day. Cut the fucking string.